Hello and welcome to today's content, which is going to be talking about the 1.5 anniversary recap, just to kind of shorten it down because it was 3 hours of a stream, and talking about the Lara Croft predictions and such, since she has also been announced. We also have FF7, but we already kind of know what we're expecting from it, so there's not going to be too much talking about that, though I will be going over it obviously from all the news, so you don't really miss out on the important stuff. But yeah, other than that, without further ado, let's begin. First things first, for the 1.5 year campaign anniversary, they have announced that this will also be running at the same time during the FF7's campaign. So yeah, this is just stuff to expect. As you can see, there is no Visior, and I'm kind of sad about that. They have shifted it all over to the FF7 campaign instead. But I mean, any extra Visior would have been nice. But yeah, in my opinion, the most important things here would be the friend gift campaign for friend medals. If you have not, if you still need things from the friend shop, the double drop is really important for shards in general. Even if you're maxed on shards, you can still gather up the medals and like mind spheres as well. So yeah, it's definitely gonna be good. The double drops for books is going to be decent, especially if like you're either a more newer player or you don't farm often. Having double drops is very nice. And then the arena free match and then guild gift are all going to be very good for just kind of stocking up on those. Here we are in kind of the chronicle order of what stuff they announced to us. We will be getting a new item from the producer's bow tie. The special stat says hate 3, but we already know because Japan has also gotten this item that it should be that your hate goes up by 3, you increase your luck by 77 if it's maxed, and you decrease your move for 3 turns. And then from here you can see from the stats, the HP 160, Dex negative 99, accuracy negative 5, evade negative 30, crit rate 38, and then crit avoid negative 16. I don't really want to do the math right now on what the benefits and how bad the like negative stats are, but yeah, it's definitely a niche item, and because we're really limited to technically 2 equipment slots because one is always TMR, I don't see this item really being ever meta changing and or like strong enough to replace like an item like the Knight's Armor. Like, you're not going to be replacing 20 spirit, 600 HP, and then like 10% magic resistance for this. Like, this is going to be more of kind of like a fun item, or like maybe even arena, just to kind of like get that cheese out there, and it's not consistent. But yeah, that's just how to say about it. It's a cool item, but I don't think it's like good enough right now. Maybe if it worked on a 4th slot that only this can be equipped there, I would say it's really strong possibly, but because it takes up our valuable 2 slots right now, I can't say too much for it right now. Outside of that, we did get a winner for the Fryevia vision card, which is the Eternus Puritas, and the winner is Tristan Silverlight. Congrats to him. I believe everyone, well, not everyone, but many Redditors said congrats to him in his post and thread, and very glad that he won, because all the artists, I believe, should get recognition for what they do. I say that as I did not show runner-up 1, 2, and 3. I apologize for that, but this is a recap. I'm trying to just show the most important part, so I'm sorry about that. Either way, the release date for the vision card is going to be September 29th, and they did not have any details on the stats yet, so unfortunately we do not know anything for that situation. And it has been confirmed, and the leak we saw from Intern Kun, sorry about him, but we will be getting the FF7 event this Wednesday. August 25th, it will be starting. We also get Tifa for free for logging bonus during the campaign for literally almost 2 months. Well, it's technically a month and like a week, but like I just wanted to look off the months from 8 to 10. Either way, the first week of it, so on the August 25th, we will be getting Cloud and Tifa accessible, and then after that, we'll be getting Barret and Aerith after. So as I said on the other slide, you can see at the top left, we will be having a part 1 and a part 2. And then from here, they didn't actually give us the date times, but we can kind of assume when it's going to be coming out. It will be during the event, obviously, in the collaboration. We will be getting the vision card, a Tower, a Promise, which it was confirmed from Justin, from what he said. The global buff for this vision card, if it's equipped on Tifa, the bestowed effects, she gets an additional HP percent and missile attack resistance, is from what he said. Additionally, if Cloud equips this, like maybe you want to do a Cloud and Tifa combo, he gets some more critical damage. And then from here, the Scorpion Sentinel vision card, it was confirmed that it additionally will give slash up and water resistance. I will say from here, I do believe the Tower of Promise is more flexible in terms of like the global effects, and the slash up water resistance is nice on lightning, but most lightning units do not have any water counterpart that will significantly hamper them down or like counter them. So I don't think it's like that good. I will say the slash up is very nice because a lot of lightning units for some reason that are URs are going to be more slash related, and I say that because we have Orlando, Cloud, Charlotte, the top three I could just instantly think of. All the other ones I would have to kind of like think more on if they're a slasher or not. But yeah, those three specifically would definitely benefit from the slash up for sure. And on top of this, if you were not ready to farm more, well, we have a lot to grind because we do have the Buster Sword that's going to be coming out along with Cloud's release at the same time. As you can see from the stats at the top right, the assault type, I didn't show the typing names because they're in Japanese, they're not translated yet. The assault type is going to be the one with 170 attack and the one you should be aiming for, and I say that because the other ones do not give you enough stats in comparison, in my opinion. From here, the passive effects obviously are going to be insanely good. We have lightning attack 30, so all his lightning elemental attacks, which should be like a very huge majority, if not all, will be getting a boost, and he gets slash attack up. Keep in mind, this is a great sword, so all great sword users can equip this. So like, if you wanted to kind of have like fun with like other like units that can use lightning attacks, or they're not like specifically Cloud, they can still make use of this because it has lightning attack up. So just keep that in mind. From here, we also have the Magic Baton, which is going to be Aerith's weapon. Well, not Aerith's. I don't even know why I said Aerith's, but like basically it's going to be quote-unquote coming out with her on September 1st. And as you can see here from the magic attack type, you could get 140 magic and then 3 accuracy, a 4 crit rate. I will say right here, as you can see, you do get increased magic attack 15 and magic resistance 8. So this is, I would say, more of a defensive but well-balanced weapon in terms of just what you want to get for like benefits. So like, this obviously, as you can see, since this is a rod slash staff, it has to compete with Cypress Pile, which is the magic attack resistance penetration, and the Magistral Rod, which is like very high magic stat as well as magic attack for that. But the Magic Baton is going to be more I guess more balanced, so keep that in mind. It is definitely something worth farming for, in my opinion, kind of like the Buster Sword in terms of just more users though for the staff. And it is confirmed we do get Trials of Reckoning on the 8th of September, so September 8th it's going to be starting. So yeah, if you're going to pull these units and such, you should get them ready by the 8th because we do have a new item to farm that I believe is going to be very good. I will not say it's like best in slot for anything, but I do believe it's really strong. And that item is, at the top left, is the Shinra Bangle. So what it is that it's going to be an accessory slot, and many people can use it. As you can see, the best one, in my opinion, will be the defense typing, which is going to have up to 16 defense. You don't get too much HP and accuracy and evade and crit rate. However, the main benefit is going to be coming from the passive effects, where it's going to increase your critical damage as an accessory, which is very nice, kind of like the Titus necklace. However, it goes even further that it also increases your defense penetration even more. So since this can stack and it's very hard to get defense penetration at all from items in general, this is going to be very nice for people who kind of need defense penetration and have zero access to it. Keep in mind, it does not double stack, and what I mean by that is you cannot use the Dark Spine Sword, which is a 20% defense penetration, and this to get 30. It will take the higher of the two, which is going to be the 20%. So you want to use this on someone who literally does not have access for their equipment for defense penetration. So for example, if you put this on Cloud and he uses his soldier passive, which is going to be a 60% defense penetration, you can get up to a base of 70%. Now it's up to you if you want to kind of go that far in terms of defense penetration, but that's just showing what it means. Like, it can go further from different means. It can stack with your passives and or abilities, but it will not stack multiple with items. So it just has to be that way. For the campaigns, they didn't really give us a good enough picture, so this is like as much as I could kind of like zoom in for them. We do know that we will be getting the bingos. We also be getting the Chocobo expedition, which is the Midgar Sector 6 Undercity. We have, they did confirm it will be a total of 5k Visior for the 2 weeks, or like, not the 2 weeks, I think it's the whole month actually. If I look very closely at the date, the second one does say 9/1 through 10/5, I think. But yeah, but we will be getting shards for them as well as Visior, so it's better than nothing for sure. I do wish they kind of gave us more Visior because they've been doing a lot of limited units back to back because of seasonal stuff, and we're not lined up perfectly with Japan. But yeah, I mean, at least we get something. Now, moving away from FF7, we do have the Tomb Raider collaboration with Lara Croft. It is confirmed she is coming September 22nd. They did confirm her job as well, which is going to be a Tomb Raider. I will say I kind of have to do it kind of as a humble brag without looking at like any, what should I say, like data mines or like predictions. We did know that Elsora was coming out. I did not know anything about like what kit she would have. However, I will say in the Discord I'm in, especially with my guild, we're talking about what she could be in kind of theory crafting, and I did post here for proof. As you can see, it's like a month ago. I said it's probably gonna be Water Elsora because it's gonna be lightning out soon, and I said that because Gumi, if anyone watches like any of the other YouTubers, kind of like Cabbage and them, Gumi knows what they're doing in terms of balancing. And what I mean by balancing, they know what units they want to release, kind of for like money in a way. So that's why I predicted the Water Elsora will come out, and I predicted that she would probably be physically tanky because they just released Mua, who is super anti-magic. It would not make sense for them business-wise and as a unit-wise to release another water magic unit that is magically tanky. Now, if Elsora was physical damage and magic tanky, I could see it, but they just released Kilfei like 1 or 2 weeks before, who is that role, which is physical and then magical tanky. So that's why that's my reasoning behind why I believe Water Elsora is going to be physically tanky and a water element, because we do have lightning coming out, which is, we also have Charlotte out already, but also because of Cloud. I will also say, because we kind of predicted, like my guild together, that she might be a scholar, mostly because we were looking more for like, it's obviously that they're not going to be counting dark, like hard countering dark. They obviously wanted to make her more of a counter for like rain and King Mont, like water types, but still be decently effective against the dark. And I say that in terms of like the law of geo-absorption, which is strike type damage, who Dwayne is also weak to. So that's why it kind of made sense why they would go with that workaround. Anyways, enough talking about Elsora. For the predictions, what I say for Tomb Raider, and data mines say she is water, and we do know she's like a gunner slash dual gunner. She literally has guns. And I will say, I'm not going to take the data mines as like Jesus wording. They are like 80 to 90% correct most of the time. I will say we did have data mines very early on which showed like FF6 items, but we never got FF6 yet, and we're like entering year like 1.5, almost 2 for JP, and we still haven't seen them. So I won't take it as like 100% confirmation, but I will say it kind of makes sense that it will be water. So I do trust the data mine on this part. The reason why, Fire has Luartha as a gunner. No EX yet, but they have her. Ice is literally getting Barrett. Barrett. Why did I say Barrett? It's not a Barrett. It's Barrett. I'm sorry, Barrett. But yeah, he also uses a gun, and he's gonna be Ice. So there's no reason to fit another Ice there so soon. Wind has Lucia. No EX yet. It's like right now. However, they do have a gunner slash double gunner. Earth actually does not have a UR gunner. The ranger is Lilith Summer, but she's a ranger slash sniper. Like, well, she's not a sniper, but you know what I mean. Like, they use bows. They do not have a gun. So it's possible, if the data mine is wrong, I could see her being an Earth, because there's no UR gunner yet there. In terms of lightning, we have Frederica. Water has no UR gunner either, so it does make so that she can be the water type. And sniper is Victor. Like, they have a bow user, they do not have a gunner. I will say though, Victor does have the dual gunner sub job, but I mean, everything, she's not main job gunner, which is why I said that. Light, we actually have Jaden coming very soon. Well, not very, I keep saying very soon, but it's not gonna be soon. Even for my Elsora thing, I said soon, but it's like coming out like almost a month and a half later. So yeah, don't mind me when I say soon. But yeah, Light is getting Jaden eventually. For Dark, they have Prompto and JP right now, who is free potentially, if we're gonna be following their path, from the FF15 collaboration eventually. So Dark does have a gunner. It makes sense that Laura could be either Earth here or Water. I will say though, in terms of like meta stuff, I think they're really trying to like nail the coffin onto King Mont and Rain, if people are using them specifically, because King Mont is very, very versatile. They're trying to like kind of emphasize on that. But however, we do know, and I did say Gumi's good at bouncing. I know dark teams exist and they are insanely brain dead to use, that you just slot it and you'll probably do good because of their combo. But yeah, I mean, it's possible she could be good against them. From here, for the predictions, what her main job might provide, I do believe she'll probably be physical damage. It doesn't make sense for her to be kind of magical damage until at least a Jaden, because he's going to be the first magic damage missile attacker as his main job. And I say that as main job because I know Garvel and Sweetheart, Salir have magic type damage on their main job as well as their sub job of Energist, but it's not gonna be like 200% damage for a missile, you know what I mean? Like this is gonna be kind of a secondary thing for them, so that's why I said specifically for main job and like gonna be for high damage. If Lara Croft is magical damage for missile, that's gonna be insanely good in my opinion, but until we see it, we don't know yet. I do believe she will probably have a barrier break because that is the only thing that for meta, I mean people will pull her regardless just because it's a collaboration, but for her to be strong in the meta, she does need either a barrier break or right below I say she needs a multi-hit. Because she doesn't have double guns, if she does not have a barrier break, for sure she will have a multi-hit, and I say this very confidently because like I said, Gumi balancing, they know what they're going to be doing. They're not going to be stacking like a unit without like good skills because it doesn't sell as much then in that comparison. I do believe she might be a 90 cost unit, and I say that because the release is so close to Jaden's schedule time in terms of like just release schedule, like roughly like a week or two before him, from what I believe. But if she is also 100 cost, man, Gumi's really gotta like stop on like 100 cost / limited units back to back for global right now. I know we're entering Halloween and like Christmas soon, and we have so many more stuff to do, but like they gotta either give us more Vizier or slow down on that. Like I feel like we're getting choked out as the global community in terms of like Vizier. But yeah, I hope she's a 90 cost, or if she's 100 cost and she's free, I mean maybe that works too. But yeah, I'm predicting she'll be a 90 cost unless they change it up and give us like a lot of stuff, like resources to kind of make her build her up as a 100 cost unit. Outside of that, I don't know if she'll be magic tanky, but if I had to kind of predict, I would put my money down on magic tanky because Tidus, Victor Winter, Elsarel Summer, and Miranda all are kind of decently physically tanky, and they have either Saintly Wall, etc. And only Mua and Ildria are really kind of like magic tanky or like can tolerate magic damage. But because most gunners are weak to magic attack types outside of Frederica, it would really depend on Lara Croft's sub jobs if she will have either a decent amount of magic attack resistance or not. So we'll see in the end. I kind of want her to be magic beefy, even though she might be physically beefy, but I want to put my money down that she'll be magic beefy because I just want her to be that way. It would be more entertaining to watch more like matches, and she won't just be one shot by Helena like 99% of the time. So yeah, that's my prediction for her on that. Here we are for the Amazon App Store like event or campaign they have. I don't really like shilling out too much because I don't know, it just goes against kind of my morals, but this is kind of important for, especially for people who are going to be spending. It's a special campaign for only the US, UK, France, and Denmark, I believe, for DE regions only. Correct me if I'm wrong, but if DE is not Denmark, then I apologize. But yeah, when you buy the collaboration packs, as you can see from part 1, if you buy Cloud or Tifa's pack, you additionally gain like $5 as credit once per customer, as it says in part 1 and 2, to spend on the Amazon App Store. So yeah, if you're a spender, this is very nice value in terms of just general, because I do believe the packs we have right now for summer, was it like $34.99 or $39.99 depending on where you like are as a residential area, but having $5 off from that is literally like almost 1/6 or 1/7 like of the price off. You're getting kind of refunded in terms of just funds. So yeah, if you're a spender, this is very nice to have. If you're not a spender, please ignore this slide completely. Just don't even worry about it. And for the present contents of Hiroki, as you can see here, we're getting a lot of goodies, and I will say most importantly, we'll be getting 4K Vizier, not 2K this time or like 1K. I did wish, because we had so many summer units and right before that we had Zazan Dwayne and like Fryevia and all that, I do wish they gave us a little bit more, but I mean, I can't complain. Free stuff is free stuff, and this is still regardless very nice and generous of them. Yeah, we did get some goodies. If anything, I'll be very happy with more Blossoms, especially when people are going to be building Final Fantasy 7 units. I said I would be building Cloud and Aerith, so having those extra Blossoms are going to be very nice. And we arrived to the end of the video. As always, thanks for watching, and hopefully the Tomb Raider collaboration and the FF7 collaboration go very well. And yeah, if you like this video, please like and subscribe, and let me know what you think of the recap and anniversary stream in general in the comments. But yeah, until the next video. Actually, no, before I close out, I will say for the FF7 units, since I already did a video on all of them, I'm gonna look over them over the next few, like literally next week, within the week, and see if I need to do a reevaluation or not of them. If anything, I might do a short video and just do a rating for a re-rating for them and have some considerations, but I will not be doing a deep dive on them because I already have videos released for those as like a kind of a special follower thing. I think I did at like 500 subscribers or something. But yeah, I'll probably get that out within the week, but until then, until the next video, peace out.